Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining your virtual drinking buddy for, let me see here, day 14 of Advent, which means we're on our 14th beer from the Advent Calendar. Wow. I can't believe it's going so fast. I really thought this would seem like a longer process, but it's really just flying by, and I'm having a lot of fun. So thanks for joining me. So tonight your virtual drinking buddy is drinking Imperium Premium. I should probably get that closer. That's a little better. Imperium Premium Lager. So this is one of the Aldi Designer Imposter beers, which sounds like a horrible title, but clearly they are trying to imitate some other beer with their labeling, their bottle color, their whatever the style is. They're picking what's already a popular beer and going with that, trying to hit the market of people that like that style of beer but would like to save a little bit of money. So I've had this one before. I know I like it, and I'm pretty sure this is their Stella Artois. Sorry, one of my cats trying to sneak into the dungeon and decided that he didn't want to, so he's making noise. I think this is their Stella Artois. What do I want to say? Impression. So, yeah, green bottle, white, red, gold, and silver labeling. There's even red stars at the top of the label. I'm not sure how well you can see it from there, but little red stars. And so, I didn't find a website for this brewer, but I did find on the Aldi website just a little bit of information. Let me check the bottle real quick to see if it says anything about ABV or anything like that. Nope. I'm sure not seeing anything. I'm sure it's probably on Beer Advocate or Untapped or one of those. Excuse me. I'm sure it's on one of those sort of review websites, and it probably has a lot of information here. This is just more of my opinion, not trying to tally up a pool of reviews or anything like that. But if you do want that sort of information, please check out Beer Advocate Untapped, and I'm sure there's probably others out there that I'm not familiar with. Excuse me. So, Imperium Premium, and again, this information's from the Aldi website, and I think it's actually here on the back of the bottle too, is a crisp lager that features light floral aromas, mild malts and hop character, and a refreshing finish. Food pairings, which this is kind of an interesting combination of food pairings, but since it's a lager, realistically it's going to be able to go with most things. But what they suggest is lamb, lobster, shellfish, bratwurst, mild cheese, or on its own, which a lot of times is how I enjoy beer. So yeah, just pair it with another Imperium, and you'll be just fine. But, I mean, lamb, lobster, shellfish, bratwurst, those things are far enough apart where it's kind of all over the map. I realize it's only 4 different foods. Oh yeah, mild cheese. Realistically, this is going to go just fine with a cheeseburger or a Caesar salad too, so maybe I shouldn't say that before I have a drink, but I've had it before and I liked it. I drink plenty of lagers, so it's right up my alley. But I should probably get into the sniff. Oh, my new glassware. I wasn't sure if you could tell from the intro, but we got a little Christmas vacation glassware. I got another glass too, and I'll be using those for the rest of the Advent Calendar. I was having a hard time changing it up with everything going on. I'm just not wanting to travel outside of town, and I live in a town of like 5,000 people, so we don't really have a lot of options in town, but I live close to the Omaha metropolitan area, so there's plenty of options there. I just don't want to go there. So Thank God for Amazon, am I right? Alright, so yeah, I mean, it smells like a lager. There's some maltiness there. I'm not picking up skunkiness associated with green bottle beers so much, which isn't bad. I'm hoping that maybe it's because this one has been enclosed in a box this entire time, so it just hasn't been exposed to a lot of light so that it can go skunky. So, because I feel like that's what I remember tasting when I had it before, is that it was a skunky green bottle beer, but, you know, in a good way, if you're into that sort of thing. So, cheers. Oh yeah, that's a lot better than what I remember. It's got a nice, smooth, malty taste. Not a lot of hops to speak of. There's something floral there, I guess. There's no piney hop taste, anything like that. I'm not picking up any fruit taste, just a mild sweetness and a bready flavor. Overall, it's a really good beer. I'd put it right up there with some of the other good beers from the box. And since it's a lager, you know, it's in the style of like the Wernsgruner. What else? I think Brenn's was a pretty decent lager. So yeah, it's a good beer, and this is one that I know that you can pick up at Aldi any day of the week. So if you're a Stella fan, or you're just into European lagers and you're looking to save a few bucks, this really isn't bad. It's pretty close. It's probably it's nowhere near as good as, say, Weihenstephaner, but for the money, it's pretty good. I feel like it's probably about $6.50 a 6-pack. Of course, that is for the 11.2 ounce bottles, so take it for what that's worth. Oh, excuse me. Belches after only one big drink. But yeah, it's a good beer. So if you want to check it out, I know this one's readily available at Aldi, so yeah. And that's really all I got. I find that I come to these abrupt stopping points where I realize that I have nothing else to say, and then I start doing those where I just start rambling. So I'm going to say this is the Malted Gentleman reminding you, you only have one liver, so use it wisely.